Right, hey guys, it's Technology Freak. I figured I'd do one video, and I do mean one, on this channel about the Orbit Speak. Plus, and about some issues, at least on the side of technology. Well, first of all, I don't know why I decided to stop mid-sentence. It's completely unlucky. But anyway, the side of this thing is roughly about the size of your smartphone. And it has three ports. One on the left, one on the right, one on the far right on the front. The one on the left side is a headphone jack. The one on the right side is a charging port, or a port for connecting stuff. Okay, it's a USB-C port, and it's multifunction port. And then the port on the front on the far right, close to the edge, is a full-sized SD card slot. It can take up to a 2 terabyte SD card. The front obviously, the top obviously has the keyboard that you find on a Braille note taker. Perhaps it's best if I lock it. Well, in this case, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in between dots 1 and 4 is an arrow pad. It's up, down, left, right, okay, or a select button. And then below that, not directly below dot 6, but it's kind of below dot 5 in a way. Well, I don't know where it is exactly, but below one of the dots on the right side is a microphone. Man, what am I doing? Kind of below dot 2 is a little speaker. And you may be wondering, how can you get a loud sound out of that? Well, I guess it's what drivers in the, I guess it is what drives the speaker, I guess. Below that, I'm going to focus on the remaining keys of what the Perkins keyboard has. Dot 7, space, and dot 8. To the left of dot 7 are 2 function keys. F1 is right next to dot 7. F2 is right next to F1. To the right of dot 8 is F3, and to the right of that is F4. So someone said that there's writing on it that says, oh my gosh, that says orbit speak, but it's not tactile. At least to me, it's not. Oh my gosh. A little bit about an inch from the headphone jack is a power button.
5:45.
Yeah, it's 5:45. The power button is about an inch from the headphone jack, give or take. It's not on. It's asleep. If I just press the button, excuse me, press and hold for a little bit.
Home, file manager, F1 of 10.
So it vibrates. It gives a bit of a tone, letting me know that the device is awake, and the speech says home. File manager F1 of 10. I could totally customize this to where it only just says file manager. All that customization is found in general options. And that would be in the settings menu. So yeah, there's 10 items. File manager is one of them.
Book reader, R2 of 10.
Book reader is the second option, and its access key is R. Oh yeah, like it said about file manager, the access key is F.
Editor, E3 of 10.
Editor is the third option, and its access key is E.
Media player, M4 of 10.
Media player, almost said media, because I'm probably thinking about the Braille sense from when I heard videos about it. But while the Braille sense has a dedicated media menu, this does not at all. And I have not seen a Braille sense at all. So, see, a media player is the fourth one, and its access key is M.
Podcasts, P5 of 10.
The podcast player, or the podcast client, is the fifth option, and it's based on the iTunes, I guess, the iTunes database. Its access key is P.
Internet radio, I6 of 10.
There you can get radio over the internet. Its access key is I. I want to go back and make sure.
Utilities submenu, internet radio, I6 of 10.
Yep, it's I.
Utilities submenu, U7 of 10.
Utilities is the seventh option, and it's a submenu, and its access key is U.
Check battery status, B1 of 9.
So I'm going in there, check battery status. It's just some shortcuts to check the battery time and date. Those are the first three options.
Check current time, T2 of 9.
Check the time. Check battery status was C for its access key. In the time, its access key is T.
Check current date, D3 of 9.
Check current date, that would be
Calculate, check current date, D3 of 9.
D for its access key.
Calculator, C4 of 9.
Calculator, its access key is C, and that's the fourth option.
Calendar, I5 of 9.
Calendar is the fifth option, and It's a weird access key, but it's I. Why Orbit Research decided to do that? Don't ask me, ask them.
Alarm clock, A, 6 of 9.
Alarm clock is A, as far as like its access key. That's A. But it's the
Contact alarm clock, A, 6 of 9.
sixth option.
Contacts, O, 7 of 9.
Contacts is the seventh option, and its access key is O.
Voice contacts,
Let me
O,
make sure.
7 of
Yep.
9. Voice recorder, R, 8 of 9.
Voice recorder is the eighth option, and its access key is R. I have lots of fun with the voice recorder, to be honest.
Format SD card, F, 9 of 9.
Format SD card is the final option in here, and that is F, as far as its access key goes.
Utilities submenu, U, 7 of 10. Settings, S, 8 of 10.
Settings is the eighth option, and its access key is S.
Help submenu, H, 9 of 10.
Help is its own submenu, and its access key is H.
User guide, U, 1 of 2.
User guide is the first option of two options, and its access key is U.
Audio tutorial, T, 2 of 2.
Audio tutorial is the only other option in here, and that and the access key for it is T. The audio tutorial is the best way to get, it's the best resource for learning about the Orbit Speak Plus, or the Orbit Speak in general.
Help submenu, H, 9 of 10.
And
Remote mode, T, 10 of 10.
remote mode is the final option in the main menu, and that is, its access key is T. I'd like to think of it as a virtual orbit rider because there's a short vibration when it is enabled. When you press and hold the power button, it disables it. It has a longer vibration, and from what I've heard about the Orbit Rider, is that it does the exact same thing when you turn it on and turn it off. So that's why I thought of it as a virtual Orbit Rider of sorts. This Orbit Speak Plus, both of the models, they have 32 gigabytes of built-in storage. I don't know about the Orbit Speak as far as free storage, but when I got this, it had 15.9 gigabytes out of the 32 available. So you're quite limited on what storage you have on the device, unless you get an external USB flash drive or a micro, you can, oh my gosh. You can technically put a micro SD card in the Orbit Speak, but you'd have to have a full-size SD card adapter. And yes, they exist. I have one. See, identically. Yep. That's why they said format SD card. Because they can format the SD card. I'm going to go into the editor just by pressing E. I don't even have to press E and then press enter. No, that's what HumanWare does.
Untitled, editor, edit.
So I'm just going to type something in here.
Test. Capital E, L, L, O. Hello, G, U, Y, S. Load guys. Test, W, A, T, upon S, S, U, P. Load up, test. Cap, A, L, M.
Hold on.
FOR 4M. Low F. More. Space deleted. Hello.
And now, I can read it with G plus .8.
Hello guys, what's up? I am typing into this Orbit Speak Plus to demonstrate the editor for Technology Freak. Subscribe for more.
There you go. And now I can save it by either exiting the editor and it'll bring up the dialog, or I can just press S chord.
Save as, dialog, file name, edit, new text document txt.
I can select, oh, wait a minute. No, I can't.
N. Deleted. Cursor is at first position. E. W under T. E X T under T. C U L E.
Wait, hold on.
Deleted. T X T period T N E del N del U del C O del D delete T X E del T delete double E del N del cursor is at first position.
Alright.
Comma. Comma.
So now I have to type in computer braille. And I would need to type a Y with a capital. In order for me to type a capital letter in computer braille, I have to press .7 with whatever letter letter I want to capitalize.
Y O U T U B E space T E S T period T X T.
And a period. What am I doing? A period is .46. And I can just press enter, and it'll give me a place to save it.
Choose folder to save dialog. Internal storage. End of list.
So internal storage is all I got.
0 demo files. Folder. Top of list.
I'm gonna press D
DCIM. Folder.
again,
Documents. Folder.
and then I'm gonna try and press enter twice.
Clifford to be empty folder. Clifford OK button.
Actually, no, I don't. I pressed .45 chord. I pressed the 4/5 chord to tap to the OK button and either press enter or select.
Confirm. Dialog. File with the same name already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes button. No button. Save as. Dialog. File name. Edit. YouTube cursor is in last T. X. T. Period. Space.
Okay,
F O R.
for-
Space M. Y. Space. A. N. End. A deleted. Space deleted. Space. Astra A. A deleted.
Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on.
C-A-A-N-E-L. Choose folder to save dialog. Internal storage. End of list. 0 demo files. Folder. DCIM. DCIM. Folder. Documents. Folder. Clifford OK button. YouTube test for my channel.txt has been saved.
All right, there we go. That's much better.
Bottom of file. Top of file. U. B. Bottom of file. Top of file. U. S. Space period. K. A. Hello. Home. File manager. F. 1 of 10.
And now I can go to the file manager and kind of demonstrate the way this system is.
File manager. Internal storage. Documents. Folder.
Okay, so I'm in the documents folder.
Download. Folder.
No, I'm in the main, the main storage.
Internal storage. End of list. Internal storage.
Ugh.
End of list.
Oh my gosh, I tried to do a video and this happens.
Total size is 23.53 gigabytes and available space is 11.05 gigabytes.
So some of that is filled up with recordings and some media files that I have personally. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm gonna go test something real quick. So I can go to the main home screen by pressing the home button. Not just kidding. I can't do that. There's no home button. See? I was trying to trick you. But there is a home key. There's a home command.
The time is now 6 p.m.
So there's a home command. I could just go home by pressing the full cell chord.
Home. File manager. F. 1 of 10.
And for those who don't know, or would like a refresher, that would be all 6 of the main dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and space. So if I were to go to the media player, I'm not going to play anything because I really don't want to, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, I can go to the book reader and try and show you an issue that I'm having with NFB Newsline here in just a second.
Book reader. R. 2 of 10. Categories list. My bookshelf selected.
But here's the book reader anyway. The main interface is my bookshelf,
Online services.
online services,
Newspapers.
newspapers,
Downloaded books.
downloaded books,
Recently read.
recently read,
My bookshelf selected.
and back to my bookshelf. So there's a context menu,
Context menu. Add a book.
and to open the context menu, this works in any application that has it. It's the M chord or .134 chord.
Add online service. L. Add a book.
And the first one is add a book, and its access key is A.
Add online service. L.
Add online service, its access key is L.
Add newspaper. N.
Add newspaper, that would be N.
Scan files. S.
Scan files,
Clear recent. C.
clear recent,
Settings. T.
settings,
Speech options. P.
speech options,
Exit. Z.
exit.
Categories list. My bookshelf selected.
So I can go to the newspaper. I can go to the newspaper thing,
Newspapers.
and I can press enter. And it isn't going to do anything. It's just going to load and load and load. When I try and press dots 24,
No newspapers. Use the context
or
menu
any
to
of
add
the
a newspaper.
dots, so it's on the NFB Newsline, alright? But this is not right at all. This is basically like, you sign into it and then you don't get the newspaper list. So now I'm going to exit out of here by doing that home command.
Home. File manager. F. 1 of 10.
And I'm going to go straight to the utilities.
Check battery status. B. 1 of 9. Check current calculator. C. 4 of 9.
I'm just going to go to
Voice recorder. Not recording.
voice recorder.
Record button.
I'm going to record. This will give a little tiny beep. Hello, this is a test of the Orbit Speak Plus voice recorder application. I currently have nothing connected to it. There's apparently a way you can do that, but this is technology freak and I am out. I'm going to press enter.
View recordings button.
I can view recordings.
Recordings manager. Dialog. Recordings. List. Voice recording 1. MP3 internal 1 of 18.
Now there are some personal things in here, so I'm not going to play them. Just the most recent recording.
Voice recording 18. MP3 internal 18 of 18.
Now to play it back.
Playing recording. Voice recording 18.
Hello, this is a
MP3.
test of the Orbit Speak Plus voice recorder application. I currently have nothing connected to it. There's apparently a way you can do that, but this is technology freak and I am out. I'm going to press enter.
Recordings manager. Dialog. Recordings. List. Voice recording 18. MP3 internal 18
Now
of 18.
there we go. I can also go into the media player and play that.
Home. Utilities submenu. Calculator. C. 4 of 9.
Or go into File Manager and go to Voice Recordings and then find the selected recording and then play it through the media player. Podcasts is a little bit different, but I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to go through the more fun parts of it now.
Utilities submenu. U. 7 of 10.
So just like on the Braille notes, I don't know why they did this. Well, this command originally started out with the Braille and Speak. If you guys don't remember, I reviewed a APH version of it, the APH Scholar from 1994. About 5 years ago at this point, almost 6 years ago. About almost 6 years ago, I reviewed it on June 13th of 2020. So that's almost 6 years ago. So this is kind of an homage to those old note takers. But the options menu, I could just press O chord. That's a very familiar chord.
Settings. General options. O.
General options. Remember how I said I can customize this whole thing to where it would only say the menu item and it won't say checkbox and it won't say all this stuff. If you're really good at this, you don't really need all that. In fact, I haven't had this but for like almost a month. And I am real good at this. I mean, not totally good at it. There's some things I could be better at. Like moving files and stuff like that and everything else.
General options dialog. Airplane mode combo box. Disable.
You would think that airplane mode would be in an option like above general, but the Brilliant has a similar menu for user settings, and this is kind of like that. Although the Brilliant runs embedded Linux and this runs Android. What version, you may be asking? Android 11 or Android 12? Orbit Research claims that it runs Android 11, which... Are you serious? Why? But then again, for its intended use case, you won't expect much. But airplane mode is not checked. If I were to check it, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth will be disabled. Well, it's not enabled.
Wi-Fi combo box. Enable.
It's strange that the Wi-Fi option is in here to enable or disable when Wi-Fi has its own settings.
Typing echo combo box. Characters and words selected.
So your typing echo is kind of limited, and if you guys have an assistant with that e-word enabled, forgive me.
Characters.
Characters,
Words.
words,
Characters and words.
and characters and words.
Capitalization alert combo box. Pitch selected.
So, this is what you would have on VoiceOver. So, like, when you would, like, have it say, cap, would say pitch or do nothing. That's what VoiceOver has. So, I guess they might have taken, cues from VoiceOver. Who knows? It certainly is using the voices for VoiceOver. Since I have Eva on there. We'll get to TTS in a bit.
Main volume combo box. 12.
Main volume. This is like on Android. So, like on... Okay, so on your Android phone, you've got your main volume, you've got your accessibility volume. This is kind of the same thing, although you got your main volume, you got your speech volume, you got different volumes. You got... I'm not sure if you have media volume, but the main volume controls everything. I think. Everything except for the speech, I think.
Control type announcement combo box. Enable.
Now this is, if you don't want control type announcement like button, checkbox, or anything like that, then turn this off or uncheck it.
Access key announcement combo box. Enable.
So access key, what I was talking about, like File Manager F, Media Player M. If you want that off, you could uncheck that.
Position announcement combo box. Enable.
Or you could disable that. Position, like 1 of 9, 2 of 9, 3 of 9, 4 of 9, 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, all of that. You could disable that.
Sleep timeout when not in use combo box. Always on selected.
I have it always on because
30 seconds. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. 30 minutes. Always on.
so this is kind of your standard, screen on and off type of thing. It's like if you want the screen to turn off, it's kind of like that. If you want the screen to turn off, although the iPhone goes up to, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say much. But it is always on because I want to record things that are longer than 30 minutes and the screen, well, the device goes to sleep. It would be like if your Android phone goes to sleep or your iPhone. Though I think voice memos can record and Google Voice Recorder can record while the screen is locked. This cannot. I wish that I could maybe suggest this to Orbit Research, make it an option to record even when the device is sleeping, because then you would not be having to waste power. Speaking of which, this device can last up to 15 hours with the voice all the way at full volume and media volume too. So, this doesn't have a braille display, so it's not always like making the braille cells go up and down, but I think that's like a mechanical thing, so that probably will not make a difference. Next.
Sleep timeout when playing media combo box. 1 hour selected.
So, sleep time when playing media. So I could have it to where if I were to play media for like maybe 5 minutes, the device would go to sleep. Or if I was playing media for about over an hour. Let's say if I was watching a long, well, I don't know, I was listening to a long audiobook. Then if I were to get like copyright free, if there's such thing as a copyright free audiobook, tell me about it. Because I don't want to get copyrighted material. But anyway, if I was listening to a long audiobook, like let's say if I was going to listen to the Bible. The Bible is a long book, and it's the best. Well, if you're a Christian, that's the best book you should listen to. But anyway, I was just giving an example. If you were to listen to the Bible, it would basically the device would lock after an hour of me listening to it. Let's see how many options.
1.5 hours.
So this thing can
2 hours.
2 hours,
2.5 hours.
2.5,
3 hours.
3 hours,
3.5 hours.
3.5,
4 hours.
4 hours,
4.5 hours.
4.5,
5 hours.
5 hours,
Always on.
or always on. This can go up to, if you don't want it always on, the longest it can go up to is 5 hours. For just sleep, for doing nothing, it goes up to 30 minutes, which I don't like that, because then again, you're dealing with, let's say if you were, I don't know, busy reading something, and if you were taking notes, and if you were to, I don't know, lose track of time, and your device goes to sleep, well, there you go. You'd have to press and hold the power button a little bit to get it to wake up. And there is a little bit of a thing that I will come to, which it would basically say the system is asleep, the system is now awake. In the older software, it would say Orbit Speak is in sleep, Orbit Speak is awake, or something like that. But, I don't know, it's kind of,
It's 6:15. Sleep notification combo box. Tone selected.
Now that is it. Sleep notification. So, right now, if I were to make it go to sleep, you would hear that little tone. You'll be familiar with it if you've seen or heard those calculators. The TI-84 in particular is the one that I'm familiar with, and whenever I turned it on and turned it off, the exact same sounds that you're hearing from the Orbit Speak when you put it into standby mode and wake it up are the exact same. So that's why I ultimately got this device, because it gave me a bit of nostalgia from 10 years ago, 11, 12. Yes, 12 years ago, from when I used that calculator in high school. So yeah, when it would have that little Orion speech module thing, that's what it would do when it would turn on and off. That Orion thing would do the same thing. It would do that.
Setting sleep notification.
And it took me right back to where I was.
Language combo box. English selected.
Language. English. It would have a whole bunch of languages. I'm not going in there. Thank you.
OK button. Cancel button.
I'm going to cancel that.
Cancelled. General options. O.
I don't think it'll hurt anything because I don't think it will.
Speech options. S.
Here's speech options.
Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with vocalizer selected.
So that's what I got. Runa TTS with vocalizer. Though Runa is developed by, I believe it's developed by Access Mind. Shout out to those people. It kind of sounds like the more compressed vocalizer voices rather than what Elvis BLV uses, because I've heard someone use a Braille sense and a stench player before. It sounds different. But yeah, you can download voices and you can switch it to Google. You can switch it to Google TTS. And you can switch to a multitude. You can switch to. You can switch the voice with multiple voices. There are. I believe there's 19 different voices you can choose from. And that's a lot. Oh, and don't get me started on the BT Speak. Oh, gee. That's got a whole lot of voices. Way too many to choose from. This is balanced. Well, until Orbit Research comes out with new TTS voices or engines you can choose from. Gee.
Language combo box. English. USA. Selected.
So this is just for the languages for TTS. You do not want to change it beyond the English voices. Because here's why. Your device has no Braille. This device has no Braille whatsoever, so if you get stuck, you get stuck. And you have to memorize the languages and all that stuff, and yeah.
Voice combo box. Ava selected.
So I have a few different voices on here. I have Ava selected.
Joel.
I can select Joel.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S.
It takes me out of the speech options.
Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with vocalizer selected. Language combo box. Voice combo box. Joel selected.
Now vocalizer is quite fast on here. Very fast.
Samantha.
Here's the default voice.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S. Speech options dialog. Engine combo. Language combo box. English. USA. Voice combo. Speech rate combo box. 8 selected.
Oh, but here's the default speech rate. If I go,
Speech rate. Speech rate. 6. Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S. Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Language combo box. Voice comp. Speech rate combo box. Voice comp. Tom.
here's Tom. Some of you might be happy about this.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S. Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with vocalizer selected.
Well, the 19 voices are the voices you would choose if you were in the US. If you're in the UK, there are several different voices you could choose from, but I'd say there's less voices for if you're in the UK than in the US. I don't know that for sure, but yeah.
Speech recognition and synthesis from Google. Runa TTS language voice combo Ava. Zoe.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S.
Well, supposedly this is sort of the default voice, but
Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Runa TTS with language combo box. English. USA. Selected. Voice comp. Speech rate combo box. Pitch combo box. 5 selected.
so there's the pitch,
Volume combo box. 12 selected.
volume. See, this is what I'm talking about. Speech volume is completely different to main volume.
OK button. Volume pitch. Speech rate pitch volume. OK button. Cancel button.
So if I were to cancel this,
Settings. Speech options. S. Braille settings. Speech options. Speech options. Speech rec. Runa TTS with vocalizer. Speech recognition and synthesis from Google.
I'm going to change it to the Google Voices because
TTS
they...
engine change. Settings. Braille settings. L. Date and time options. D. Speech rate 4. Speech rate 5. Speech rate 6.
Okay, this is the UK. Alright.
Wi-Fi settings. D. Date and time options. D. Braille settings. L. Speech option. Speech options dialog. Engine combo box. Language combo box. English, United Kingdom. English, United States. Successfully saved. Settings. Speech op. Braille settings. Speech option.
Now, you'll
Speech
be
options dialog.
familiar with
Engine
these
combo
Google
box.
Voices if
Speech
you
recognition
have.
and synthesis from Google selected.
If you've used TalkBack for any amount of time during the past, oh, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 years, 2, 3, or 4, these are the more modern voices that you'd find.
Language combo box. Voice combo box. Voice 8 selected. Voice 7. Voice 6. Voice 7.
Here's my preferred voice.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S.
Now, this is a male voice that you'd be able to find. Now, if I were to go to
Speech options dialog. Voice combo box. Voice 7 selected. Voice 6. Voice 5.
Successfully saved. Settings. Speech options. S.
yeah, I switched to different voices just to show you a bit of a kind of a sample of them. But this is the voice that you'd probably find if you were using TalkBack before 2020, what was it, 2023, 2022? If you were using Google TTS before 2022, I think this is the voice that you would be most familiar with.
Braille settings. L.
Now, Braille settings is just for the Braille table.
Braille settings. Dialog. Translation table. Combo box. English.
Translation
Unified,
table.
Contracted 59 of 220. OK. Button. Cancel. Button. OK. Button. Translation table has been successfully saved. Settings. Braille set. Date and time options. D.
Date and time.
Date and time options dialog. Time zone combo box. America. Chicago.
So you can choose America, whatever you choose.
Time format combo box 24 hour.
You can choose from 12 and 24. I went ahead and set it just to see how I like 24 hour. I don't like 24 hour because it's military time. But that's just a preference. You can, like, I don't care what you set it to, just set it to something. And that's what I'm going to do, is just set it to something.
12 hour. Date and time saved successfully. Settings, date and time options, D.
Now, that's kind of it. You basically have, like, your,
Date and time options dialog. Time format combo box. Hour combo box 6. Minute combo box 24.
then there's your
AM, PM
time.
combo box PM. Day combo box 22. Month combo box 1.
So 1/22,
Year combo box 2026.
2026.
Sync with time server button. Sync with time server successful. Settings, date and time options, D.
Now, I'm going to go down.
Wi-Fi settings, W.
Wi-Fi settings, or you can go in there and it will give you your Wi-Fi list, your list of Wi-Fi networks, the one that you currently selected, the one you're currently connected to, and others that you might want to connect to.
Bluetooth settings, B.
Bluetooth, it will load whatever settings. It will try and find devices. I'll give you a demonstration.
Bluetooth settings dialog. Refreshing device list. Please wait.
Oh, that's another thing that those calculators did, was the...
Available devices list. Unknown, 1 of 13.
Okay, there's an unknown device, a list of 13 devices.
Unknown, 2 of 13. Shield, 3 of 13. Unknown, 4 of 13.
So there's a shield, I think it's an NVIDIA shield,
Unknown, 5 of 13.
and a bunch of unknown devices.
Unknown, 6 of 13. Unknown, 7 of... Moto G Stylus 5G. Unknown, 9 of 13.
It found a 5G Moto Stylus. It's a Android phone.
Net, 10 of 13.
Net, I don't know what that is.
Unknown, 11 of 13. Unknown, 12 of 13. Unknown, 13 of 13.
Oh yeah, I did not find my phone. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna exit out of here.
Settings, Bluetooth settings, B. Software update, U.
Even if I know what that net device is, I'm not going to say what it would be. Software update.
Software updater, dialog. Automatically check for updates on startup, checkbox checked.
So on startup, this device will check for updates.
Check for updates now, button.
If I check for updates now,
Checking for updates, please wait. No updates are currently available.
there are no updates available.
Install an update from SD card, button.
Or I can install an update from the SD card, which I'm kind of glad that they give you that option. If you're not in a area where there's Wi-Fi, you can install the update for, like, let's say you were on vacation, or going to go on vacation, and where you were going to go, they didn't have Wi-Fi access, or the Wi-Fi would be deemed too slow for you to connect to. Well, you have your update file offline, ready for updating. And then that utility for installing an update through the SD card will take care of the rest. Don't worry about it.
Automatically check for updates on startup, checkbox checked. Settings, software update, U. Install additional Runa TTS voices, I.
Use your Runa TTS installer. You can install all the TTS voices that are available with Vocalizer. Or Runa TTS, whatever you want to call it.
Advanced options, B.
Advanced options, the only option in here.
Advanced options dialog. Reset to default.
That's the only option in here.
Reset to default. Advanced options, B.
Now about
A. About Orbit Speak dialog. Device name, Orbit Speak Plus.
I'm going to try and skim past the serial number.
Serial number. Application version 1.7.10.0.
1.7.10.0. Now, I'm not sure if the build is private, so I'm going to try and skip past that.
Build number. Bootloader version. Firmware version. B0.0. Olympus service version. Copyright information. Support email. Save to file button.
Once I skip past all that, it will say save to file. So you can save all that information to the file. I'm assuming
6:30.
that they will have you I'm assuming what they will do is if they need this stuff for any information, if they need that information for any reason, I guess you have the file to look back at, in case they can't get the, in case they can't, in case they can't get the device running or booted up or anything. I have never let this thing die, ever.
Device name. Orbit Speak Plus. General options. O.
That's all your settings.
Home. File manager. F. 1 of 10.
I mean, I could play a podcast, but I'm not sure how. I'm not sure there's really anything copyrighted about podcasts, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go to the file manager.
File manager. Internal storage. End of list.
Pressing enter.
Internal storage. 0 demo files. Folder. Top
I'm
of
going to
list.
press V.
Voice recordings. Folder. Voice underscore recording underscore 1. MP3. 242.86 kilobytes. Top of list.
So I'm going to go to the end of list by doing a command that is standard among all note takers. The 456 chord. If you don't know this by now, you're crazy.
Voice underscore recording underscore 9. MP3. 168.16
Okay,
kilobytes.
I lied.
Percent S. End of list. Voice underscore recording underscore 1. MP3. 242.86 kilobytes.
So pressing
Top
that
of
4
list.
chord, I can go through the list to find the recording I desire.
Voice underscore recording. Voice underscore recording underscore 16. Voice underscore recording underscore 18. MP3. 306.94 kilobytes.
And this will demonstrate the media player. Hello, this is a test of the Orbit Speak Plus voice recorder. I can press space to pause. I can do the context menu by pressing dots 1 through 4 in space.
Context menu. File manager.
You can go to the file manager.
Playback speed. 100% selected.
You can change the playback speed. There's also another way you can do it.
Shuffle mode. Off selected.
Shuffle mode. This is for, I guess, if you have music. Which I prefer finding copyright-free music. Or if you buy music off Amazon that's MP3 format, or that's an MP3 format, then do it. Buy it. And that way you'll own it. You will own the music. But anyway, moving on.
Playing mode. Normal selected.
Play mode normal. I believe this is like
Normal. Single play. Repeat 1.
how it's played. So single play, normal.
Sync normal.
So normal, I think, is like playing like all the files in like a playlist. Like if I were to play all my Apple Music playlists, one song would play after another. That's what it's talking about.
Single play.
That would just play it once.
Repeat 1.
Repeat 1, so it would repeat the one file.
Repeat all.
Repeat all. If you've seen my Zoom H1 Essential video where I talked about the play menu or whatever, I think I talked about the menu. I think I talked about all this, but you can like play all files, play one. It's your normal playback settings.
Normal. Playing mode. Settings.
Then there are your settings.
Settings dialog. Automatically speak track title. Combo box. Unselected.
So you can turn this on or off. Automatically speak track title.
Movement unit checkbox. Time. 5 seconds checked.
So yeah, you can check all these check boxes like the time, 5 seconds, all that stuff.
Equalizer. Combo box. Normal selected.
So equalizer, this is I've tried messing with this, but it's not.
Flat. 2 of 18.
So there's 18 different 18 different options you can choose from.
Normal. 1 of 18.
But normal is the normal, so yeah.
Okay. Button.
Then that's it.
No changes found. Media player. Press select or space to play.
Okay, press select or space to play. So if I were to do
60%.
so
65%.
dots 2 and 5 adjust volume, dots 1 and 3 move through tracks, dots dots 1 and 4 move through tracks, and dots 3 and 6, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, let me start over. So dots 2 and 5 adjust volume, dots 1 and 4 go through tracks, and dots 3 and 6
Playback speed 90%.
adjust the playback speed.
Playback speed 100%.
Dots 4 or 5 chord and all that, and it'll
Time. 10 seconds. Time. 5 seconds.
dots 1 2 chord and dots 4 5 chord, they adjust through time. So dots 2 3 and 5 6, and what do they do? Nothing. So dot 4 chord.
Time. 10 seconds. Time. 5 seconds.
Actually, no. Actually, no. It's just dot 1 and 4 chord. That, like, nothing connected to it. This is technology because apparently I could. Okay, let me get out of here.
Internal storage voice recordings. Home. File manager. F. 1 of 10.
So I guess that's all I wanted to show you. Well, I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you guys later.